Hey, I'm Lisa from Pickle Designs. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how our drawstrings work in our drawstring treat bags. These bags are fast and easy to make and 100% stitched in the hoop of your embroidery machine. Look how sweet that little girl is. Okay, so once you have your project completed and you followed our detailed instructions on how to stitch the project, you will take it out of the hoop and cut it to a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Once it's trimmed, it's time to start inserting the drawstring ribbons. You do not turn this inside out before you do the drawstring ribbons or it won't work. So once you have it cut out, you'll have it face wrong side up. So you'll be looking at the back of the embroidered design. You're going to have the stabilizer side up. You're going to start on the right hand side of the project, and we've stitched this in some different colors so that you can tell where I'm working. The back of right behind the stabilizer is fabric A, and that's in black. Behind that is our white fabric, which is fabric D. That's the folded piece of fabric, and that's where you're going to start with your ribbon. So what you want to do is open that seam, open the 2 pieces of fabric D. So you're going to open the fold, and your first safety pin is going to get inserted in that fold. So you're going to put your safety pin with your ribbon on it, and you're going to just work it straight across the project until you get your safety pin to the other open side. Okay, so once you have that done, your ribbon's in place. It's not ready for the next ribbon yet. You're just going to bring that ribbon over the front of the stabilizer like so, unhook the safety pin from that first ribbon, and just hook it through the second. So now both ends of the ribbon are connected by the safety pin. You're going to hold it like so, and then you're going to insert your safety pin between fabric A, which is that black piece of fabric on the back of the stabilizer, and you're going to insert it between fabric A and D, which is the front of that white pocket. You're going to just put the safety pin in. You're going to thread it through 3 or 4 inches to get it to about the center. One ribbon done. Now let's do the other. You're going to start on the opposite side of the bag now. You're going to insert your ribbon between fabric D on that side, and you'll see that purple ribbon, the one that we did on the right side of the project, is already there. So that guides you on where to put that safety pin. And you're going to do the same thing. You'll thread it through to the other side of the project. And you definitely want to leave a thread tail as indicated in the instructions. You will take the safety pin that's looped on that or connected to that first piece end of ribbon, and you're going to hook it through that second piece of ribbon. So both ends are connected. You're going to pull it to the other side, and then from this side you're going to go between fabric A and fabric D. So fabric A again is the fabric that is against the stabilizer, and fabric D is that white folded piece. You'll just insert it there, thread it through until the safety pin hits about the middle, and your drawstring is done. It's time to turn the project inside out. So you'll go through the bottom opening, and you can use, we love to use our Clover point-to-point turner for this part of the project. Such a neat little tool. We use it in our studio all the time. So this has a nice pointed end on one side, the opposite end is rounded on one edge, and it has a nice sharp point on the other one, and that helps you push the seams out. The pointed end is really handy for this because you've got some corners and you've got some thick fabrics there with the stabilizer, and the point-to-point turner helps you get a nice sharp pointed corner. So I'm going to just poke my corners out on all 4 sides. I'm still working inside the fabric. I've only turned it once. So now that I have those nice pointed corners, I like to use the other end. I like to use the other pointed end along all the seams. It really helps to push them out, gives you nice creased seams. So I'll run that along. Okay, now we have an opening at the bottom of our project. We use Permastick seam tape by Pellon. It allows you to have a nice fused fused piece of fabric without any extra sewing, and that permastick tape, once you put it in there and press it with an iron, it's permanent. It's a really great product for in the hoop designs. So you'll go ahead and use that permastick tape, seal up your seam, and then you're going to turn it right side out one more time. I like to, as I'm turning, I like to get my hand in that corner, poke the corner through. I start the work before I have to use the tool there. Okay, so super cute. I'm going to go ahead and poke those bottom two corners out once more, and then you can go ahead and press it when you're ready, but you have the safety pins out each end. You've got all four edges of raw the fabric, and you fill it and pull to seal. You can go ahead and trim the ribbon ends, and you're good to go. Fill it with treats for some lucky little girl or boy. Thank you for joining me.